The moment a Volkswagen comes in with all keys lost and the immobilizer completely locked out, that silence in the workshop feels louder than any engine noise. No crank, no start, just a cluster staring back at you like it knows something you do not. And this is exactly where IMMO4 jobs separate random tool users from real technicians. Today on Baabji Motors, we are breaking down how to handle a VW IMMO4 UDS instrument cluster using service mode on the bench, safely, cleanly, and without guesswork, using the Autel IM508 and the VAG GT110 pogo pin setup. Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Hussein, and welcome back to Baabji Motors, your go-to place for real-world automobile diagnostics, programming tools, and workshop knowledge that actually works when the car is right in front of you. Before we go any further, a quick and important disclaimer. This video is made strictly for educational and informational purposes. Everything shared here is intended to help professional technicians, learners, and automotive enthusiasts understand the correct process. Always follow manufacturer guidelines and local laws when working on vehicles. All trademarks belong to their respective owners. Now here's the interesting part. Most technicians think IMMO for all keys lost means opening EEPROMs, soldering wires, and risking an expensive cluster. But with the correct service mode method, the right Autel setup, and proper pogo pin placement, you can read immobilizer data, create a dealer key, and relearn keys without soldering a single wire. And yes, the exact tools I am using are linked in the description below. Those are affiliate links, so if you pick something up through them, it supports Baabji Motors at no extra cost to you. If you find value in deep dive diagnostics content like this, take 1 second right now and hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel reach more technicians who actually need this knowledge. Now here is the big question I want you to think about while watching. Why does service mode succeed on IMMO for clusters where normal bench reading fails, even with high-end tools? Stick with me until the very end, because the answer can save you hours and prevent dead clusters. Let's get into it. This procedure applies to VG IMMO4 UDS instrument clusters using NEC24C32 or NEC24C64 EEPROMs. We are working in bench mode using service mode, specifically for all keys lost situations. The core tools used for this job include the Autel IM508 or IM608, the Autel XP400 Pro, the Autel G-Box version 2 or 3, the VAG GT110 or a GT115 with pogo pin cable, and new blank key. In this case, a KDB series remote is used. The GT115 is simply the updated version of the GT110 and works the same way. Before touching the cluster, preparation is critical. The very first thing you must do is save the ABS data through OBD while the cluster is still installed in the vehicle. This is not optional. Service mode itself does not require ABS data, but backing it up protects you from future component protection issues and coding headaches. Once the data is saved, remove the instrument cluster from the vehicle and carefully disassemble it to access the PCB. Now we move to reading immobilizer data in service mode. On the bench, connect the Autel IM508 to the XP400 Pro, the G-Box, and the VAG GT110. The instrument cluster connects directly to the GT110, and a stable 12-volt DC power supply must be connected to the G-Box. Power stability here is critical. An unstable supply is one of the biggest reasons service mode fails. Inside the Autel menu, navigate to Expert Selection, then IMMO4, then IMMO4 Instrument CAN, and choose Auto Detect. Very important detail here. You must turn the ignition switch on using the GT110 before detection. If you skip this, the device may not auto-detect the cluster type at all. Once detected, the Autel identifies the cluster as a VDO NEC-based unit with a 24C32 EEPROM. At this point, select Enter Service Mode with all keys lost using the G-Box method. This function allows the immobilizer data to be read directly even when no valid keys exist. The tool will ask you to confirm the instrument cluster type and then display the wiring diagram. Since the VAG setup is already completed, proceed and allow the device to communicate. Now comes the most sensitive part of the entire job. Before entering programming mode, you must place the pogo pin needle on the correct pad on the cluster PCB. This must be done before switching the ignition on. If the pogo pin is placed late or off position, the cluster will not enter service mode. This step alone is where most failures happen. Once the pogo pin is correctly positioned and ignition is turned on, the Autel successfully enters service mode and begins reading immobilizer data. When completed, the tool provides the component security data, the pin, and existing key information. This confirms you are fully inside the immobilizer system. And yes, This is the moment where the cluster finally gives up its secrets. It is almost satisfying. The cluster resists until you touch the right pad, then suddenly becomes very cooperative. Next is dealer key generation. Exit back to the VDO24C42 menu and select Make Dealer Key. Insert the new blank key into the XP400 Pro. The Autel generates a dealer key successfully. This step is crucial because IMMO4 systems require a dealer key status before learning can occur. Now, we move to key learning. Select the key learning function. When asked whether the vehicle uses a smart key, select No for this setup. Enter the number of keys to be learned. In this case, 1. Insert the key into the ignition and turn the ignition on within 30 seconds. If key learning fails at this stage, do not panic. Simply turn the ignition off and then back on using the GT110. This reset often resolves timing issues. Once successful, the tool confirms key learning is completed. After learning, turn the ignition off, wait 5 seconds, and then turn it back on. Reassemble the instrument cluster, reinstall it into the vehicle, and test the new key for ignition, Immobilizer authorization, and normal operation. Now let's answer the question from the beginning. Service mode works when normal bench reading fails because it temporarily places the IMMO4 cluster into a controlled programming state that bypasses standard Immobilizer protection routines. Instead of forcing data access, you are requesting it the way the system was designed to allow during factory-level programming. That is why it is safer, cleaner, and far more reliable. My honest opinion? If you are still soldering EEPROMs for IMMO4 all keys lost jobs, you're taking unnecessary risks in today's workshop. Service mode with proper tools is faster, safer, and more professional. Here's a quick bonus tip before we wrap up. Always double-check pogo pin pressure. Too light and it fails. Too hard and you risk damaging the pad. Gentle, stable contact is the sweet spot. If this video helped you even a little, I want you to let me know in the comments what IMMO job stresses you out the most. Your experience helps other technicians learn faster. And now I'm asking you from the heart. If you believe in practical, no-nonsense diagnostics content, show your support by pushing this video to 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments. Drop your thoughts, hype this video if you relate, share it with your workshop group, and subscribe to Baabji Motors so we can keep pushing toward #1 together. The YouTube algorithm only moves when loyal viewers move it, and I know my loyal subscribers will definitely stand up for the channel. If you want to support Baabji Motors even more, check out the affiliate links in the description and consider joining the channel membership. It directly helps us bring more real-world testing and deeper tutorials like this. Thanks for watching, keep sharpening your skills, and I will see you in the next Baabji Motors Deep Dive.